The Beat Generation Literary Movement, Unraveling its Historical Tapestry. Introduction. The mid-20th century witnessed the emergence of a literary movement that would challenge conventional norms, inspire a new wave of self-expression, and leave an indelible mark on American culture. The Beat Generation, a group of writers who rebelled against societal expectations and explored the uncharted territories of individual freedom, stands as a testament to the power of words in shaping the historical landscape. In this exploration, we delve into the historical context that gave rise to the Beat Generation literary movement. Post-World War II America. The Beat Generation emerged in the aftermath of World War II, a period marked by both the triumphs and traumas of a war-torn world. The economic prosperity that followed the war contributed to a sense of disillusionment among the youth who found themselves navigating a society driven by consumerism and conformity. The pervasive conformity of the 1950s, often referred to as the silent generation, set the stage for the Beats to rebel against societal norms. The birth of a counterculture. At the heart of the Beat Generation was a rejection of the conventional values espoused by mainstream society. Influenced by Eastern philosophy, jazz, and a disdain for materialism, the Beats sought a more authentic and experiential existence. The term beat itself, coined by Jack Kerouac, conveys the weariness and beatitude of a generation that felt detached from the prevailing norms. Kerouac, Ginsberg, and Cassidy, the voices of dissent. Central to the Beat Generation were key figures whose works would come to define the movement. Jack Kerouac's novel, On the Road, a semi-autobiographical account of his cross-country journeys, captured the spirit of restless exploration and the search for meaning. Allen Ginsberg's poem, Howl, became a rallying cry against the dehumanizing aspects of modern society, challenging societal norms with its raw and unfiltered expression. Neal Cassady, a charismatic and free-spirited figure, became a muse for many beat writers and embodied the quest for uninhibited experience. The Jazz Connection. Jazz, with its improvisational nature and rebellious spirit, became the musical backdrop for the Beat Generation. The syncopated rhythms and improvisational solos echoed the writer's desire to break free from the constraints of tradition. The jazz clubs of Harlem and the bebop movement were not just sources of inspiration. They were integral to the ethos of the Beat Generation. The San Francisco Renaissance. While the Beat Generation had its roots in New York City, it found a fertile ground for expression on the West Coast, particularly in San Francisco. The city became a haven for writers, poets, and artists seeking an alternative lifestyle. The City Lights bookstore, founded by poet Lawrence Ferlinghetti, became a hub for beat writers, and its publication of Howl led to a landmark obscenity trial that would test the limits of free speech. Impact and legacy. The impact of the Beat Generation extended far beyond literature. It laid the groundwork for the countercultural movements of the 1960s, influencing the hippie movement, the rise of psychedelia, and even the protest culture against the Vietnam War. The Beats' emphasis on personal freedom, spontaneity, and a rejection of societal norms left an enduring legacy that resonates with those who seek to challenge the status quo. Conclusion. A literary rebellion. In the historical context of post-war America, the Beat Generation emerged as a literary rebellion against the stifling conformity of the time. Its writers, fueled by a desire for authenticity and personal exploration, pushed the boundaries of expression and paved the way for a new era of cultural dissent. The Beat Generation remains not just a literary movement but a historical touchstone that continues to inspire those who seek to question, explore, and defy societal expectations.